So, hello students, I hope you will be fine. So students, last time we have discussed the exercise 1.b, and in that exercise we learned the representation of the rational number on the number line. So today we are going to start the new exercise, that is the 1.c, and in this exercise we will cover the some properties of the rational number. So the first properties of the rational number here is your closure property. What is this? Your closure property. According to this property, if we are adding the two rational numbers, suppose that we have a two rational number p upon q and r upon s, and if we are adding the two rational number, then it gives what? One rational number, that is w upon b is the another rational number. Okay, and now the next property is commutative property. According to the commutative property, if we are changing the order of the if we are changing the order sum of the order of the two rational number, then there will be no change. Means according to that property, what? The p upon q plus r upon s is always equal to what? R upon s plus p upon q. Are you getting my point? Means let's take one example. Suppose 1 upon 2 is your rational number plus 3 upon 4. What will be the solution of this question? It will be remains equal to this one, 3 upon 4 plus 1 upon 2. Means in this property we are changing the order of the rational numbers. Okay, only the order of the rational number. Now the third one, your associative property. So according to this property, if there are three rational numbers, suppose that the p upon q, r upon s and t upon u. So and if means, and we have to rearrange them according in this way. Suppose that if we are taking the p upon q away from this bracket, okay, so the p upon q plus bracket r upon s plus t upon u equal to what? Now we will regrouping of this. Now we will do the regrouping of this these rational number, and now we will write it in this manner. Okay, so p upon q bracket p upon q plus r upon s bracket close plus t upon q. Means if we are applying the associative property over addition, then there will be no change. If we are we are writing the three rational number in this way, then their result will be same. Means that is the left hand side must be equal to the right hand side. Okay, now see the fourth one is the additive identity. Okay, if suppose that we are adding the 0 in any rational number, or any rational number is added to the 0, then there will be only the result will be always what? That rational number, that is p upon q. Means if suppose that we have a rational number p upon q and we are adding the 0 here, and if we have the 0 and now here we are adding any rational number, that is p upon q, then the result is always what? That is p upon q. So this property is known as what? Additive identity. Okay, now let's so one more property is there, that is inverse property. Okay, what? Inverse property. Inverse. So what is the inverse property? If we have the two rational number p upon q, as I think we have already discussed the inverse law, inverse property. So according to this property, if p upon q and its additive inverse, that is what? The additive inverse. Okay, if we are adding the additive inverse of p upon q, and you know very well that the additive inverse of p upon q is what? The minus p upon q, then the result will be always 0. Okay, means p upon q minus p upon q become 0. Okay, so here we have discussed the 5 property of the rational number. So you have to mention these property in your notebook as a notes. Okay, let's start some question of this exercise. Okay, now so the first question here, let's start from the first question. Okay, now the first question, add the following rational number. What is the question? Add the following rational number. Here we are doing the sixth part, and we have the rational number minus 17 upon 5. Okay, sorry, minus 17 upon 15 and minus 1 upon 15. This is your question, and in this question we have to add them. Okay, here are the two rational number and we have to add them. Now solution, how will you solve it? We have, it's a simple method, minus 17 upon 15 plus minus 1 upon 15. Okay, this implies minus 17 upon 15 plus minus become minus 1 upon 15. This implies, here you will see that the denominator of the both rational number are the same, that is the like fraction. You have already learned these things in your 5th standard. Now minus 1, it will become minus 17 and minus 1, they both belong to the same family, that is the minus family, so they will be live together, that is combined. Okay, now add them, minus 18 by 15, it's your answer. So in this way you can solve, add them. Now suppose that if I am taking the one example of the subtract them. Okay, let's take the one question of the subtraction. Okay, suppose that, okay, now subtract. So in your subtract question you will see like as question number, okay, let's take the one question number 7. Okay. What? Subtract minus 32 by 13 from minus 6 by 5. Okay, what is your question? Subtract minus 32 from minus 6 by 5, means you have to subtract this rational number from this one. Okay, now how will you solve it? Solution, we have, okay, what? Subtract this one from this one, minus 6 by 5 minus, what we have to do here? Subtract them. Okay, and what is the question? What we have to subtract? This rational number. Okay, so minus 30 by 13, 32 by 13, so this implies it become what? Minus 6 by 5, minus into minus become plus 13, 32 by 13. Okay, now the denominator, here the denominator are the difference, so we will take the LCM and then LCM becomes 65. Okay, now minus is here, divide this LCM by this denominator and you will get the 13 as a quotient, and do the multiply of that quotient in this numerator, that is 13. What is here? Plus sign, so we will write the plus here. Now write down the numerator and divide this denominator LCM by this denominator and you will get the 5 as a quotient. Okay, now solve it. 78 plus, it become 160 and here 65. Now they both belongs to the different family. What is this? Means here they belongs to the, it belongs to the minus family, and this one your plus family, so they will not live together. Okay, see now so means minus 78 will be subtracted from here, so 10 minus 8 becomes 2, what is here? 5, and now 0. Okay, 65. So it is your solution. Okay, now so in this way now you can easily solve the addition problem, addition of the rational number and the subtraction of the rational number. Okay, so it is enough for today. I will provide the questions, I will provide the worksheet based on the addition of the rational number and the subtraction of the rational number, and very soon, means it will be your first part. What is this one? your first part of this chapter. Okay, so very soon we will start the second part of this chapter. In that second part of that chapter, we will discuss the question based on the property as we have already learned in this video. Okay, thank you.